Yo guys, hello. Bear with me, I've reset the internet. We've had some of the bots and things are not working properly. I don't know if all this is working properly, but welcome in guys, how are you all doing? Just bear with me, there's some things that still need to be hooked up. Stream Elements seems okay though. We tried Twitch. Yo, Eagle, what's up? Kappa, good day. Nova, Ren, how's it going, guys? Let me try this as well. YouTube. Maybe not YouTube. Oh no, hang on. I think YouTube might be working. Let me test this. Jeez, it's slow though. Okay, that's working. And how about le kick? Kick. Okay, no, that does seem to be working. Hey, Noise Blind, what's going on? Welcome, dudes. Raz, Shubai, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Welcome back in. Welcome back in. How have you guys been? How was your weekend? Iniki, welcome. How are you doing? YouTube is working. It is working, Noise Blind. What's up, dude? Hello, welcome. Yeah, how you guys all been? Happy Monday to ya, if you celebrate such a thing. Gonna be finishing that patch tier list today. And then I'm probably gonna head out, guys. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna probably punch it out and... I don't know, I'm thinking about taking a break until War Dogs on Friday. Because there ain't a lot I feel like doing right now. I don't feel like playing Star Citizen, that's for sure. 4.10 isn't going live this week from what I can tell. It's still in PTU this week. Monday is Monday today's are still they're still coming at us with the Norse days of the week, which usually means it's not this week. No release candidate, so hey, Lev, what's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching those, dude. You've come at for your first time a live stream. I'm usually playing Star Citizen, but I'm taking a bit of a break from it at the moment. But the videos are still there. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Thank you. Hey, Pilgrim, what's up, dude? It was a warless weekend, no War Dogs, and I've been itching. Did just buy a new monitor today. Oh, what monitor did you get? What'd you go for? Like an upgrade from a 1080 or 2K or something? Hey, Svalbard, what's up, man? Good evening to you. Hello. Lone Noob with the raid again. Hey, Lone Noob, thanks a bunch, man. Appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody, from Lone Noob's channel. Hope you guys are well. I called out sick today. Did you, Ren? How come, man? Who celebrates Mondays? Nobody. Nobody celebrates Mondays, typically. Edgy, what's going on, man? Oh my god, Edgy, that's insane. Thanks so much, Edgy. Guys, look at Edgy's watch streak on Twitch. It's madness. 100 consecutive streams. I've got to take a picture of that. That's amazing, man. Thanks a bunch. I can't believe it. He hasn't missed a single stream on Twitch in 100 streams. It's probably like a whole year of my live streams. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I've screenshotted it. We'll go into the memorabilia folder. Bad Wolf, how's it going? Good to see you. Rejoice, only 4 days until next weekend, Vince. What did you guys do over the weekend? Milshiv, how you doing, man? Brovo, what's going on? Good to see you. 07, sir. Please fix. What's up, dude? Hello. Alienware 34 inch. Went from a regular 34 inch to a 34 QD OLED. Nice. Did you notice a difference? CEO celebrate Mondays. Called out because I feel sick, says Ren. What was wrong with you? I'm feeling a little bit ill myself today. It's why I'm probably going to try and finish this patch tier list, and I'm probably going to have to bounce after that. I feel like I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm kind of just run down. I haven't really stopped. Hate to sit here and moan about it, but yeah, I'm feeling burned out at the moment. Feeling burned out, and it's the summer holidays as well, and I love, obviously, summer holidays, spending time with the family, but it's a very... me and my partner work as well, so we're both like trying to... me and my girlfriend, sorry, trying to... I don't know why I always say that. I think partner is like automatic because we've been together so long. Trying to like work everything out around our little one who's off school and getting care for her so we can work and stuff. And then at the weekends, going ham. We went camping this weekend and none of us slept pretty much both, well, the whole weekend. So, well, Saturday, Sunday, got back late Sunday night. I don't know, just feeling a little bit run down, I think, at the moment. So I'm thinking about maybe just taking a break this week until War Dogs on Friday and checking that out with a bunch of you guys, because I know there's a lot of hype around that, and I haven't played it yet, but a lot of people are saying it's really good. I will stream War Dogs Noise Blind. Yeah, I am going to stream that on Friday. I've pre-ordered it, so assuming it's in good time, like it comes out in good time, like there's no reason they'd release it like ridiculously late Friday, right? I'm assuming it's going to be like a mid sort of afternoon, evening time. Oh, what are you doing, Bad Wolf? Nice. Oh, no, till mid-September. Oh, okay, you haven't got it yet, Pilgrim. Gotcha. Until Genesis comes. I'm burned with SC, so I don't imagine you streaming the game all year. Until Genesis comes. Genesis is, you know, I'm definitely interested by Genesis, but it's, there's probably going to be some other more interesting things that will come with 4.11 that will hopefully make the game a little bit more playable and enjoyable. Like, Genesis will be great, but I don't know. I haven't thought about, like, what kind of content and gameplay I can get out of it yet, but, I mean, I'm obviously looking forward to seeing how the planets look, but I imagine it's going to also come with some problems, you know. It's a fair share of problems as well. Time to call you Mr. and Mrs. Detox. We're not married yet, Noise Blind. We're not married. We've been together for over 20 years, but we're not married. They do the same, 6 p.m. BST launch time. 6 p.m. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'll definitely be on War Dogs Friday, but this... I'm working on a video, a Star Citizen video, that I'll have out hopefully by the end of the week. But I don't think... I might skip Wednesday's stream and stream Friday when War Dogs drops. Because I'm feeling the burnout now. I can tell it's creeping in. My creativity and my motivation is suffering a little bit. And I don't want to burn out when we're potentially, you know, 4.10. I want to at least play that and get back into the groove with 4.10, hopefully. I'm really hoping it's a more playable patch and everything's just a little bit more working a little bit better. But yeah, I'm feeling the burnout creeping in now. Even if 4.10 goes live this week, it won't be until Thursday anyway. True, Roscoe. Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing, by the way? I don't know anything about War Dogs. I have to check it out. Well, I'll be playing it and hopefully doing a video on it as well, Ren, but you've got plenty of content out there now because the embargo, the NDA's been lifted. It looks really good. It's like a Battlefield meets Armor kind of team shooter with 3 factions instead of 2, which kind of makes it more interesting as well. But it's geared more towards like milsim. It's a good healthy mix from what I can tell. Good healthy mix between milsim and Battlefield arcadey kind of shooter, with an emphasis on like team play and combined arms. It looks pretty good. Hey, 4Piece, what's up, man? Hey, Reiki. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I might check that out. I mean, I just did a video. On Star Wars Galactic Contention, and I got to say, I'm really, really appreciate anybody who's watched that and the support I'm getting on that. You know, it's my first non-Star Citizen video I've done in a long time, and it's doing well. It's got like 12,000 views, and the reception's been pretty good. And that game's super cool. I'm not playing it today because I want to finish this patch tier list, because we've been doing this for 2 streams already. I want to finish it today, hopefully. So we're not going to spend too much time just hanging out and chatting here, but I do want to finish this today. We're on to the 3.21, up to 4.9 now. So yeah, I'm hoping we can finish it today. Yeah, Apprentice One, what's up, dude? And yeah, 4Pigs, I'm thinking that looks pretty good as well. The new Star Wars XCOM game, it does look good. What's it called again? Zero Company. Yeah, it does look pretty good. It's getting good reviews too. Your married detox, you just didn't involve the priests and government. Exactly. That's what I try to tell her, man. I try to tell her that it doesn't matter. You can't tell a woman you're married unless she's sitting there with, 3 months of your paycheck sitting on her finger, apparently. Try to explain that to her, man. It don't work. Romance is dead, eh? I do like the way War Dogs devs and media team has handled the community. Far better than CIG. Yeah, I think War Dogs, I like what I like their approach to their marketing. And I think their last big live stream was a bit too far, and I think they're dialing it back a little bit after that. But yeah, they've been doing good. It's been nice. It's been refreshing. All right, Pilgrim, take it easy, bud. Great, you need to have a break. Not good to burn out. It isn't, but it's so hard to sit here and tell people that you're burning out when, you're lucky enough to be able to play video games or make video game content, at least partly as your job. It's embarrassing to sit here and say, oh, I'm burning out, oh, I'm tired. I'm, feeling it a little bit. But I don't know, it's hard to explain. Making content can be pretty stressful mentally a lot of the time, especially when we're on these big lows on like Star Citizen, like the game that I love and am passionate about and dedicated years of my life to. When it's on like such a low swing and everything's kind of negative around it, and your content is generally like, I'm going to make videos about the best parts of the game that I get to enjoy. It kind of kicks your mojo quite a bit. So I'm just kind of wrestling with that at the moment as well. But also, I'm a gamer as well. I got into making content for video games because used to play a lot of different games, but just so many games out there just aren't doing it for me. And I've been looking for, other games to branch into a little bit more as well. Galactic Intention was really nice. That's definitely one of them. And like I said, I'd be playing that today if I didn't want to finish this tier list with you guys, because I am enjoying doing this tier list with you guys. This has been fun. But I'm trying to also plan some other content and in between my Star Citizen stuff that I want to do. And yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed and burned out, and yeah, it's hard to kind of say that out loud to you guys who are here supporting me and turning up for streams and watching my videos and financially supporting me, which I greatly appreciate, obviously. But yeah, just being honest, feeling a little bit burned out. This probably happens at least once a year. Like usually there's a healthy break that kind of defeats the burnout, helps avoid it. But I haven't really had that this year. I've been kind of just non-stop with Star Citizen all year. Hey dog, what's up, man? Yeah, me too. Salt Ranger, how's it going? Sorry, I was rambling there, guys. My brain ain't working very well at the moment. Like I said, I think I'm a little bit ill as well. Hey Q-Pan, how's it going, man? Thank you, 4Pigs. Appreciate it, man. Burnout can hit us all no matter what we do. Yeah, it does. It does. It sucks. It sucks. I love what I do, obviously. I do also have a day job. you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to put a lot more time into making content these days. But yeah, just the burnout at the moment sucks. Yeah, A1, I know, man, I know. I got to manage it a little bit better. You need to detox. I do. Yeah, I've been able to play SC for a few months. Community is what's got me feeling burned out. Yeah, it does, right? And the thing is, I also read like hundreds of comments a day. Maybe not hundreds, but sometimes I can read like 100 comments almost, right? I get people talking on my videos all the time. And then I'll open up like social media and Discord. You know, part of being a content creator is being in touch with all the different, being in touch with the community across the board, right? So I'm getting like all this constant feedback and negative or positive comments as well. So it's all kind of just adding up. Yeah, A1, I know, dude, I know. You'll get stuck in a death spiral and your mental health will suffer, trust me. Yeah, it's just so hard to take a break because when you take a break, as you know, your channels suffer. Your channel suffer, and it's all part of being a content creator. And I'm not asking anybody for any kind of solutions. It's just this is what happens to everybody. I don't think there's any creators out there that don't get burned out at some point. 318 needs to be 3 tiers lower. Yeah, it does. Yeah, just a reminder. This is the tier list. This is the tier list so far. Just to remind you guys. I appreciate the shenanigans. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not just that, right? It's just I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just need to rest. My brain needs to defrag. Defragging is a term only some of you OG fellow gamers will know. You know, when your brain just feels like it's all over the place, you need to defrag it and recompile. Like I have other Star Citizen videos I want to make as well. I am making one at the moment. And there's other games I want to do, and then there's all this shit going on with SC in the community at the moment. And then I've got IRL stuff going on. It's just like I need to decompress. My car is dead at the moment, and that's pissing me off because it means I can't get to work. I've got to get my girlfriend to take me there in the morning and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Just got a lot of annoying shit going on at once. But anyway, I don't want to put a downer on the whole stream. I do want to do this tier list with you guys and finish this today, hopefully. And yeah, I'll be back to... We'll get back on the horse, so to speak. No, not really my kind of game, Dark Knight. I'm not really looking for game suggestions. Don't worry about that. I've got other games I know I'm interested in. War Dogs is obviously coming this weekend, which I am looking forward to. And I will be streaming that and making video on that at least one video to share my thoughts and at least immortalize any content I can get out of it. Who knows? I might hate it. I might hate War Dogs. There's a lot of hype around it. Will it survive the hype? Find out. That's true, Macaroni. Yeah, that's very true. Macaroni says, you being with Star Citizen all year means it's more playable than previous years. Dude, since last year, like last year was the best year for me, like in terms of being able to play the game and do cool shit in it. And I've just carried that all the way through till August this year. It's obviously I had Dune Awakening last year as well, which we played for a couple of months. But yeah. No, Stallions, Threat isn't active. No. When the game's in this state, it's difficult to want to hop in. You ask those Destiny creators, they're feeling it right now. What's going on with Destiny? Yeah, I kept pushing through the burnout, and man, it almost got me, dude. It almost got me. If it wasn't for Jesus, it would have got me. Yeah, man, I'm glad you... yeah, your burnout was a little bit different to mine, I think, in this case, though, A1. A little bit more serious than mine right now. Mine's like a funk. I'm in a burnout funk. I think what you were going through is a lot deeper than me. But I'm glad. I think it was a good thing for you, man. You look good. And happier now, I hope. Hey, Mr. Red, how's it going, dude? Good old hard disk times. That's right, yeah, hard disks. It's defragging is a thing of hard disks. That's right, I forgot. It was a yeah. You can't even do it with SSDs or anything. Defragging is an old hard disk term. You don't ever do that. I think even on new hard disks, you don't defrag anymore, do you? War Dogs looks great, and I'm not really into pure shooters, says Solo. Yeah, I mean, I think War Dogs is one of those games that might have the potential of kind of capturing people from outside of the genre as well, which is a great thing, right? I'm crawling out of an obscurity hole right now, but let me tell you, if you make SC your god, if you make the stream, the show must go on at all costs. It will ultimately beat you down. 100% A1. That's why I've always, you know, why do you think I'm still here after 10 years, man? I'm well aware of that, you know. I'm pretty good at managing it and have always been good at managing the balance. But, you know, sometimes it still catches up with you. I think it's just IRL stuff as well. It's not the stream or you guys. It's not just that. It's not just Star Citizen. It's just a combination of stuff. Time for Amsterdam Part 2, I guess, says Doc. Yeah. And even though, yeah, like stuff like that, it's actually like... takes so much energy as well, you know, dog. Even though it's something fun, it's not. It's one of those things that takes a lot of energy and time away from being able to, you know, be a content creator as well and stuff. Even though it's stuff I absolutely, you know, enjoyed and great to do, it wasn't like a relaxing trip. Hey, Skyver, what's up, man? How you doing? Are you getting ready to start? Hey, Cameron, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks, A1. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Bees Knees, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you as well. Thanks, by the way, Bees Knees, for the brand new Prime. That's weird. I thought you'd been subbed before. Thanks so much, dude. Welcome in. Appreciate it. 07s. Thank you, thank you. Jungle Juice, thank you for the follow. I think they're just so big these days that it's not really necessary anymore. They always felt like it ran smoother and faster after a defrag, though, you know, Mr. Red? A defrag, I used to do it when I was younger. I didn't really know what it was doing too much, but I used to do it all the freaking time, like once a week, and then I found out you probably shouldn't do it that much. Always used to feel like I was getting a big performance boost when I did a defrag. Good old Norton's defrag tool before the antivirus scam. Yeah, that is, yeah, true. The hell happened? War Dog sounds like it might be a lot of fun, like a mix of Squad and Battlefield, but the asymmetrical combat sounds awesome. Yeah, and a bit of base building and stuff as well, you know? Doing good, by the way. Sorry to hear about the car and IRL shit getting in your way of a good time. It's all good, Mr. Red. Thanks, though, dude. I appreciate it. I don't like coming on stream and moaning. Not my style. I even said to myself before the stream, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to mention it straight away. It's hard to, you know, I don't, I'm not going to lie and put on a, you know, fake it, I guess. If I'm feeling a little bit less than stellar, then, you know, I like to always give you guys my best when I'm streaming. When I'm here, you guys give your time to tune in and see me and whatever's going on in the channel. I don't want to be here like moping around. So usually I'll just say I'm not going to stream, but I don't want to let people down either, so... You got Moni detox today, I'm afraid. Dude, War Dog seems so much fun. Will be very difficult for SC to drag me in. Yeah, I mean, I am remaining. It is a gift. Oh, fuck's sake, Nova! Don't give me the pity subs. Ren's giving the pity subs, guys. Dude, hey, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm going to pretend those aren't pity subs. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the support. 07's in the chat, please, guys, for Ren. Thanks, Ren. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I'm going to remain optimistic about War Dogs, but there's so much hype around it. I haven't played it much. I haven't played it at all, sorry, no, but I haven't watched much, is what I wanted to say, videos about it. Kind of like saving it to go in blind. But everything I've seen looks good. Like, it does look good. Yeah, Beasley, that's right. You're on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you. Labyrinth, what's going on? Yeah, I don't envy the side of streaming. I get a little burned and just stopped gaming for a bit. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is, dude. It's like anything, right? You do anything for too long, too hard, then you're gonna get burned out eventually. It did help, Stone, yeah. It did help, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it as much as I did it. If we reordered all the files of the entire system so the PC could find shit again. Yes, so then, but like starting Windows after a defrag, launching programs, everything was so much quicker, probably because of that reason. Are you going to make a YouTube video out of this table? I don't think so, actually. I think this is just kind of exclusively live stream content. It would be like a 2-3 hour video. So no, I don't think I am going to make a tier list video. If I was going to make one, it would be super cut down, and it would be almost like a super cut at that point, literally a super cut, because there's so much. So we've gone through so many patches and so much information. Then, you know, it'd be like a hour-plus long video. You can be our whiny little bitch once in a while. Yeah, apparently so. Feel better or else. Feel better or I'll give more subs, says Rem. Appreciate it, man. Here's money. Feel better subs. It is. Yep. Hey, Mr. Red. Thank you very much as well for the 108 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you. The PT resub. 108 bloody months. You and who else was 108 months recently? Pimpness. Pimpness was 108 months. I think Asnog, I think Flack is 108. It's crazy. Whining is my job, you sons of bitches. Yeah, you know, sometimes I like to dabble. I like to dabble in a little bit of the whining. Just a little bit every now and then. So, thank you, everybody, for listening to me whine. Ren was asking, what is the tier list? So, let's quickly remind everybody about the tier list. So the tier list, Ren, is these are all the patches from 2.6, 2017 to 4.9, 2026. We have been rating the patches all the way from 2.6. 2.6 is C tier. All the way up to 4.9. We've got 321 to 4.9 still left to do. But 2.6... Sorry, but we started with 2.6. So the criteria in which we rate the patches is, first of all, what content came with the patch. Secondly, how well did the content work? And thirdly, what is the performance of the patch? What was the performance of the patch like? And to remind us of what came in the patches, luckily now CIG does patch trailers, right? They do patch trailers for all their patches now, but they never used to. So in the early patches that we were rating, we had to basically just go off old around the verse videos and patch notes, which is what we're doing now, but we also go off the patch trailer. So we have the patch trailers to look at, and then we also have the patch list history to check out as well. So we're at 3.21 now. So what we do is we start with the patch trailer. We get a good sort of idea of what the marketing was about and what they were showing off in the patch trailers. Then we kind of discuss what we remember from the patch. After that, we do a little check of the patch notes, because all of this is archived on the wiki. It tells you when the patch dropped, what was in it, what known issues the patch had. The funny thing is, like, we've looked at a patch. I think it was... What was the patch? I think it was patch 3.20 or 3.19. We looked at the known issues, and in the known issues, one of the problems was star map loses your route. Quantum drives drops you out of quantum randomly. Unable to set routes reliably on star map. You know, the same bugs we're still experiencing today. 5 years later, the patch was like 5 years ago, where we still had star map known issues, right? It's kind of funny to go back over these old patches and get a little bit of perspective of where we come from and stuff like that. It's been a good trip down memory lane. Again, I started doing this because, I don't know, I just kind of came up with the idea, but also I just don't want to be playing the game at the moment, taking a break until sometime when 4.10 goes live, because I'm hoping that the things work a little bit better. They seem to be really extending the PTU cycle on 4.10, which is good to see. It's the right thing. They're taking their sweet bloody time with it. So I'm hoping we get a pretty good patch overall. Oh, Daz! Yo! Guys, ladies and gents, we got a 100-monther. Mr. Dazza has hit the 100 months. Thank you so much, Daz. Much appreciated, my man. My man, how are you doing today? 07's in the chat, please, for Daz. 100 months supporting me, financially paying for my Dairy Lunchables. Yeah!
Perfect.
Thank you very much, Daz. Appreciate it, man. 100 months. Outstanding work. It's been a pleasure having you, sir, for all these years. Dazza hasn't even liked Star Citizen for the last, 5. Not even been a Star Citizen player or fan for, 5 years. But he's just here for the love of the game, the love of the forehead. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. I will send you your 100-month club package redeem. For those who don't know, everybody who's a 100-month supporter of mine on Twitch or YouTube as a paying member or Twitch subscriber or Fourth Wall subscriber or Kick subscriber, if you are one of my members for 100 months, you will get one of these, my 100-month club challenge coin. Custom design made by me. Obviously, I didn't make the actual coin. Those were manufactured for me after I sent them the design. But yeah, you get one of these and it comes with a certificate signed by me and an issue number for the certificate, which is based on when you hit 100 months, essentially. So yeah, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Almost 24 months. I'll be there soon, says Ren. Moonmoth, hello, man. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I don't know how long I haven't played. Should be a while as well, though I did come back in to check it out 2 years or so back. It's a long time, Mr. Red. 2 years is you've missed a lot of pretty cool stuff, to be honest. I'll play it when it's done. I hope so, Daz. I hope we'll all play it when it's done. Daz has been here to have witnessed the FPU and a mobile net station. He was indeed. Yes. Absolutely. Yep. He witnessed the... What's it called? The Descendants? Is Descendants a word? Ascension? Descension. He was here to witness the descension from ImmobileNet. All right, yeah. The descension from ImmobileNet. I witnessed Sea of Thieves. He witnessed Sea of Thieves. Me in a wig. Yeah, he's witnessed it all. I decided I'd start playing once either Squadron 42 was released or my BMM. Well, it's looking like looking like you won't be playing until next year at minimum then, Mr. Ed, at this rate. Considering we haven't got anything on Squadron releasing, it's almost September. I came in at Zenith Rep. What, 3.8 or whatever the patch that was? 3.9, 3.10? I can't remember now. I've been around since before the PU existed. Only Hangar and Arena Commander, says Cygnus. I was just Arena Commander, personally. But yeah, some people have been here a long time. At least spackers of the game. We were talking about how long Daz has been following the stream. Yeah, Kayatoshi, thank you. Yeah, you haven't missed anything, Minnie. Hey, Teref, how you doing, dude? Good to see you, good to see you. All right, so patch 3.21. We're going to rate 321. Let's remind ourselves, look at this. This is interesting. It appears patch 3.21 was the Siege of Orison patch, I think. This looks like patch 3.21 was the Siege of Orison patch, which this patch came out in October 2023, 19th of October 2023. Really? Not longer than that? So 3.21. Okay, 3.21. Replication, new missions. Oh, maybe this is just the new missions, the Crusader platform ones. All right, let's take a look. What did we get? What did we get with patch 321? Ah, it's the Crusader platform missions. These missions, God, crazy. It was all the new missions in the bunkers, wasn't it? Which then they tied into some of the events. We also got the new SPK mission. This is the new SPK mission. Yeah, crazy. And then, you know, these kind of just stopped working. We never saw them again. A1 Spirit arrived, another nail in the coffin for ground vehicles. Wow. Okay, 321. We got the new Crusader platform missions. The new SPK mission thing. New outlaw missions. I can't even remember. This is just so weird. Like, again, ever since doing this tier list, we've covered so much content that just got wasted. I feel like one of these had quite good potential. It was quite fun. But yeah. I was going to ask if they were still in. Guess not then. No, these are not. They're not still in. Wasted or subsequently broke. It's definitely a mixture of the two. Yeah, it's definitely a mix of the two. So many of these missions that got wiped with 4.0. Correct. It was like with server meshing 4.0 and like the new mission system refactor. A lot of these missions were lost because of that reason. Feels like we lost as much content as we gained with 4.0. Yeah. I mean, 4.0 arrived with a lot of missions just not being there. That's 9 years? At least 108 months and a bit ago. Is 108 months 9 years, Mr. Red? I think I joined a few months after you started, or was it more than a year? Let's have a look. When did you follow Mr. Red? Following since August 2016. Holy shit. Basically almost 10 years, Mr. Red, you've known me. So pretty much right around when I started, yes. Very long time, buddy. Pretty crazy, and it's crazy that you're still here. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. Patches like E or D tier. Yeah, so patch 321. Let's take a look at the patch notes as well. So we got the new Crusader platforms. 3 new points of interest in Crusader's atmosphere, providing new locations for missions and loot. I do believe one of these or some of these still exist. Added the RNR's rest stops to Pyro, Magnus, and Terra jump points, along with their associated infrastructure and surrounding gas clouds. New mission type where players are tasked with locating critical items in consignment list and safely extract them. Criminal mission type where players are tasked with infiltrating SPK and stealing files from Crusader security for hefty payouts. The A1 Spirit and the Drake Cutter Scout. Ah. Now, let's quickly take a look at the known issues in 321. This feels like it was a bit of a flyover patch, but it's weird because it came at 19th of October. Like CitizenCon time. Usually those patches are a little bit more loaded than this. So some of the known issues, FPS Ninetales AI failed to exit reinforcements vehicles when they land on a derelict. Ah, that was another thing that made it in this patch, I think. Or maybe it was the previous patch, or an iterative patch. But AI landing at outposts and disembarking from dropships was super cool. They still do that in Pyro. They need to do that in Siege of Orison, in my opinion. That would make Siege of Orison better. It would be one thing that would improve Siege. When spawning a ship at a docking port, the ship will spawn clipped into the docking port geometry. Can't undock the hull C. I don't know how much of a problem that is still. Maybe that's better now. Hull C with cargo can spawn extended in a large hangar instead of docking port. GG. Yeah, client FPS will drop as long as players are inside of the cockpit of the Drake Cutler series. Yikes. Refuel, repair, and rearm services unavailable when landed. 2-year-old patch, still that is still a problem. Okay. All right. Actually, I think I remember this when they put the dropship, the AI dropship. I think, do you guys remember we went hunting for this when it first came in? We went to those derelict outposts. We tried for like hours to find a working one, and every time the dropship would land and they wouldn't disembark. Yeah, this didn't work at all for quite a while. It was very, very hard to get a working one. And then they would just kind of like slowly fumble their way out the ship and then stand there essentially, but they work a little bit better these days, I think. All right, so 3.21. I think this is very much a D tier patch. The consignment missions that arrived didn't work, possibly even an E tier. The consignment missions didn't work at the UGFs initially. The AI didn't exit the dropships properly. The derelict outposts were there, but they were from a different mission, I think. The A1 Spirit arrived to basically shit on ground vehicles even more. I don't really remember what the performance was like in 321. It does say the replication layer. It says something about replication layer arriving in 321. Oh, we also got the ground vehicle physics update in 321. Handling improvements for the Nova tanks and all-wheeled vehicles made throttle control easier and made suspension tweaks. That actually did make a difference for the Atlas platforms. Blister and everything have still benefit from this change today. They did drive better, but they're still not good enough. 108 exactly 9 years. It's our anniversary and you can't even fucking buy me flowers. Oh, Mr. Red. That is awesome. I'm glad to know that. Well, thank you so much, my dude. I will give you flowers next time I see you. Speaking of as well, Flak Magnet, thank you very much. Yeah, they couldn't do anything. Yeah, they couldn't. Do we still have consignment missions? I don't think so, Zentherian. I think they got cooked with 4.0. Crusader platform missions lasted for a few patches, then disappeared and are only returning now in 4.10. Yes, with Siege of Orison. Okay, yeah, so they disappeared for quite some time. Super Taco, what's going on, man? Don't know why your TTS didn't work, Flak. That's 1 month. 109 months. That's 1 month for every ranting Spectrum poster after they said they're going to cut TTK and rebalance everything all over again. Yeah, I did see that. I was watching Space Tomorrow a little bit earlier. I saw that Thorsten's talking about the balance and stuff for ships. Interesting. I haven't actually... I was supposed to talk about that on stream today, actually. We'll bring that up in a little bit. In my cat. Yeah, avoid making itself poison. So yeah, we got the ground vehicle physics update in this patch, which actually was quite good. Remote turret QL improvements. What about cool tech though? What's this? Why does it say something about the replication layer? I don't know. Okay, well, I tell you what. Still, I think 3.21. I still think this goes into. I think this is a D tier patch. I'm afraid it's a D tier. We vote D tier for 321, ladies and gentlemen. Any objections? We have any objections to that? Pretty forgettable patch. Pretty forgettable patch. Next up, it's patch 3.22. Patch 3.22, ladies and gentlemen. Rex to riches. I think I recognize this. I think I remember what this is about. Oh, it's the Cutter's rig. They add Cutter's rig in this one, I think. And new hairstyles and character customization. So I think they gave the main arm of the Reclaimer its functionality in this patch. Oh, this was quite a good patch, I think. Yeah, we got the new jump towns. Yes, no, this was a good. I think we got quite a bit of fun out of this. Is that the Santok Yai? Rex to riches. Okay, so yeah, it's the patch. At this point, we were all still hammering away at jump towns, but we now had A2s and A1s bombing everything to death over and over, which kind of made the whole thing suffer quite a bit. We got the Cutter's rig. I think this is when everybody was going out scavenging those, the new armor set, right? Modify. Yeah, the Duster set. Dust Devil. Yo, Biggie, this is Z tier. The place crashed your game every time you went near the place. Wait, which one? Oh, Cutter's rig? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was some stability issues with it. Which made it even more impressive when somebody got the armor. B22 was when I joined, mostly worked. Weird glitches, but generally was okay. So unrealistic, it would have been blown up by now. Yeah. When the trailer started getting a bit more ship ads. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right, Macaroni. And it's because their ship development pipeline sped up greatly by this point. Remember farming the Duster's armor at Cutter's rig this patch? Yeah, everybody was going around getting the Duster's armor at Cutter's rig. Jump Town on Microtech was probably one of the better jump towns. I did a video on it. The last War for Jump Town. Let's have a look. Holy crap, it's loading slow. I swear to God, this... Every time I do these tier list streams, my Chrome dies. It must be the tier list page eats up memory or something. Can't even go to my own channel. There we go. Yeah, I did a video, the last War for Jump Town, and it really was, I think, the last War for Jump Town, because it kind of stopped after that. And that video was... that video was April 2024. Okay, maybe not. Because patch 322 came out in December 2023. Okay, so it wasn't that same time period, but it was that jump town, that level of jump town. This is when the invisible undersuit came into the game. Oh, well, so you could dress as if you didn't have one on. Have you seen the Moist Critical video? No, Fi, I haven't. Should I? I put it in a purely for JT shenanigans. Yeah, it's definitely further up there. Was this the one where they introduced the fire of tanking frames? At Jumptown, Roscoe? Do you mean the fires at Jumptown? Yes, I think so. Hey, Big Welsh. What's up, dude? Cutters flat crash the PC every time. Dude, I don't remember that. I don't remember Cutter's rig because I didn't really go there because I wasn't too interested in getting the Dust Devil armor. But I do kind of vaguely remember people saying that. So let's think. So what content did we get? We had Jumptown was still going strong. Was the 400 I added? No, I don't think it was. It was this the Nox. Is it the Nox Q or something? Or no, X1. The Origin bike, which obviously nobody uses. New hairstyles, new character creation, Cutter's rig. The Reclaimer got its main arm, so it could decompile ships. It didn't really do what it was advertised to do still, but it helped. This was this not the rise of like RMC as well, this era when RMC piracy was at its peak? That was a good time. There's a lot of good emerging gameplay going on at that point. The Microtech Jumptown was probably one of the best Jumptowns out there, to be honest. Just because the location was so good. It was surrounded by trees. You could move in on foot. There was good on-foot battles going on around JT. The atmosphere was 1G, so people weren't as powerful in ships. You could take them out easier. They couldn't be as wild. We obviously had the A1 bombing everything to death. Yeah, I think this was a good Jumptown. But yeah, there was obviously some performance issues. Ghost Hollow was a couple of patches back, Kelsar. Phineas, thank you so much for the 55 months, my man. And again, Flack, thank you for the 109, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're well, guys. Thanks a lot. Hello, Stripe Rocks. What's up, dude? Are you still a landlubber, Stripe? This was the patch that had sex eggs in salvage, I think. Yeah, I think this was a pretty solid patch. Why do they remove Jumptown, something everyone loves? It isn't geared for the new player limits, Saya, from what I understand. It stopped when 4.0 arrived. They turned it off. They are better versions of it, but they don't do them anymore. They haven't redone them since. But Supply or Die, which we'll probably get to at some point, that was a better version of Jumptown, but they only did it once as an event. But that should be the new Jumptown. Hey, Phineas. Thanks a lot, man. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope JT gets a rework where it's similar to Supply or Die. Me too, man. But ultimately, it needs to be triggered by some sort of in-game actions, right? That's the problem. It needs to be triggered by the players, not the bloody devs turning it on and off. That's what I can't stand. It needs... The whole point of those Jumptown, I think, was that it was supposed to be triggered by Tony Z's non-existent Quanta economy. We never got it, so they just have to turn them on or off instead. So patch 320... Oh, that's... Yeah, patch 322. Released 14th of December. So as far as Christmas patches goes, this must have been a pretty good one. Yeah, exactly, exist. Yes. I mean, you can only look at my video of 150 players when it went to shit. Player hair update, new derelict settlements, salvage, structural salvage. grinder systems aboard salvage ships like the Vulture and Reclaimer, cargo containers, inventory. The feature allows players to store items in smaller cargo containers in larger cargo containers. That was big. Marine Commander staff, the Santok Yai, the X1. What known issues did this patch have? Yeah, the final boss won't spawn during the illegal retrieve consignment mission. So the brand new mission that arrived with the patch didn't work, like I said. Character spawned headless with EVA crosshairs always on screen. Classic. Oh, missiles, bombs, and torpedoes disappear immediately after traveling a short distance from the player. Wasn't that like the best time for dogfights and bombs? They just weren't working for a period of time? And everyone loved it, I think. Hey, Feudal. How's it going, dude? Old Whiskey. Good to see you. Welcome back. Of course, it was a good patch. It brought more Origin stuff to the game. How dare you, Reiki? I've been to some of the emergency shelters in Ghost Hollow and some of the other miscellaneous buildings around Microtech. I really wish some of these abandoned sites had something to do there. I know. So much stuff. They did once upon a time. I just don't know what... Those missions just... Loads of missions got killed with 4.0 because of the mission refactor, and they haven't been replaced yet. So yeah, this was actually a really good time. I think that's why we had so much fun at Jumptown after all, because I don't think bombs were working and things like that. Like, ordnance wasn't really working. So we had like all Christmas until the devs came back after Christmas to fix it, I think. So generally, I think this was pretty damn good patch, you know. Got an FPS combat rebalance, procedural weapon recoil. Piggy, isn't this the patch where you, me, and Mod and whoever it was, when you unpinned the grenade and blew yourself up? And everyone, and all of us inside the airlock? That's when you started playing with us, I think, on stream, Piggy. It was that time, right, Mod? I think you were there. We were running jump towns, and we were just, like, back-to-back jump towns. Ship mining balance pass. Adjustment of scaling for ship mineable nodes. Yeah. AI on-foot performance optimizations. No, it was not, because that did not happen. It definitely did. There is video evidence, I'm pretty sure. All right, 322. 322. Hold on, let me just double check again. Yeah, 322. I'm thinking 322 is up there, man. I think that was overall a good patch. Ordnance was non-existent, so you had free reign in the air to just dogfight and no bombs were landing on you on the ground. Jumptown was peak. Not like full peak, but it was up there. There was some good Jumptown action going on. Ground vehicles got a adjustment to their... Wait, no, that was the previous patch. Cutter's rig was in the game. Everybody was chasing the Dust Devil armor. Structural salvage was in, so RMC and stuff was at its peak. So piracy and emergent gameplay around RMC was good. Performance was generally good unless you were... I think Roscoe's right about the fire was creating problems with performance. So those three factors, right? It's what content arrived, how well did the content work at the time, and what was the performance like. I think it's A or B tier. I think it's B tier. I think 322 is a B tier patch. Yes, I think you guys are agreeing. It's a B tier. 322 is a B tier. Okay. Now, that was common in my org as well. We had an org mate who often ran in with a grenade in his hand when doing FPS or PvP events. Oh, so you dumped him on us. That was Piggy in your previous org delayed. I got it. I got it. Any news on 4.10 coming soon? It ain't coming. If it comes this week, it'll be at the end of the week, but I don't think it will, Whiskey Road. It might be next week at this rate. But I don't know for sure. They haven't even got a release candidate out yet, I don't think. Yes, Care, we are... So, Care, Avon, we are rating previous patches throughout the years. I've been through every single one. At least sub 1.3, so... Harabek, I did see the Stingray leaks. I haven't really given it much energy or thought, though, I'm afraid, buddy. But I do like the new Kruger style. I'll take a look at it when it comes in game for sure. Crazy, 317 is S tier, while 318 is F tier. Yeah, 317 was... We agreed.
This needs to be done properly and done properly from the beginning.
It was a massive pendulum swing, Phineas. We went from 317, a really good patch, to real dog shit F tier with 318. Waka still in Waka speak equals not this week. Exactly, yeah. Hey K3B, how's it going, buddy? One thing about the Dust Devil in 322, it had extra ammo slots on the helmet, and the backpack was able to be worn with anything. It was so popular, yeah. Stingray looks gross. I wanted to like it. I like what I've seen. The new Kruger style is sick, but as I always explain, I'm not the ship guy. I don't get super invested in ships until they're at least in-game and can do something different, or I can at least see what they do. But Siege Royston didn't work last night. Shuttle doors didn't work. NPCs didn't spawn. And you could call the end of instance shuttle to head from the start back to the roof when you could loot stuff. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm not playing the game at the moment. Just for anybody who didn't catch the beginning of the stream or last week's streams, I'm taking a break from playing it. But I came up with the idea of doing a patch tier list. But this has taken so much longer than I expected. I haven't played anything else since. So we've just been doing this for like 3 streams now. It's been fun though. It's been nice to hang out and just talk the shit and go back over memory lane. But I'm hoping to get it done today, but we'll see. You didn't play at this point, Matt? Yeah, you didn't play in these versions? Yeah, well, you missed out on some things, good and bad. Right, so 322, I think definitely B tier. That's pretty good as far as Star Citizen patches go. Now, wow. Now this was a patch. This was a patch of the ages. A patch of the ages. 323. Copians. DCs. Pulse vehicles. UEDA, water physics, precision mode, master modes, new star map. Holy crap. Yeah, 323 was such a big patch. Replication layer split, new fauna, Vulkan renderer, performance gains made with Vulkan, server crash recovery, big vehicle master modes. I liked master modes. I was always a defender of master modes. People are going to hate me for it, though I know people hated it. I think master modes was a good idea. It's obviously being revoked anyway in the near future, far future. It's not going to continue on, but master modes is going to die. But I thought it was a good step in the right direction for the flight. DLS and FSR integration. reactive water physics. It's nothing burger, but it looked cool. New character customizer was good. Seamless EVA traversal was a really nice change. New DCs, which are just sitting there rotting. They're like that meme with the kid holding above, you know, the mum's holding that kid out of the water while her sibling drowns. That's the distribution centers, man. They're just drowning while all the other content gets added to the game. Distribution centers were supposed to be massive hubs of content for Star Citizen. They never bothered. They didn't bother, let's be honest. They didn't do shit with DCs. They lasted a little while, few months. Mirai Pulses came in. They gave quite a few people a good bit of content, I think. They became quite useful for like boarding and things. Streamlined looting UI. Crazy, we've already just had a new looting UI in 4.7, was it? Overhauled Mobiglass, new cloud and fog tech, new star map. Star map was an improvement, still sucks balls, still doesn't work 50% of the time. New FPS minimap, about as useful as a chocolate teapot, but it's there. But overall, 323 I think was quite a good patch. I think it was quite a good patch. Hey, Sheriff, how are you doing? Did you get some hopium? I didn't. No, I didn't. I couldn't hang out long enough. I had my own stream to start. Did you, Sheriff? 323 was a very good patch, stability-wise. Yeah, stability was pretty good. Hest, what's up, dude? 3 Eagle think it's an S-tier patch. Goated. When looting meant something. Yeah, you had full loot still. Jesus patch, says Zenthurian. The star map could use another pass if you ask me. It definitely could. Yep. If MM was as bad as people were saying, COG wouldn't be making money hand over fist year after year. Oh, dude, the master modes discussions and the master mode debates. Woo! They raged on and they still rage on today. They are still in debate. But, like, for me, I think master modes started something good. It finally brought team squadron battles closer. It finally felt like team fights meant something. And I stand by that. Like, master modes made the game feel more like the space combat feel more like a team-oriented, closer combat experience, more visceral, or at least more cinematic, versus the previous flight model, which, you know, my main argument was against it was just you had so much limitless freedom and speed that, you know, the fights would just string out over 10, 20, 30 plus kilometers before you even realized it. And, you know, the fights would just drag on. It was really hard to finish people because they could just fly away at max speed at a moment's notice, blah, 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 blah. We won't get into it now, but I don't know, I like master modes. But 323 had a lot of shit going on in this patch. It was a lot of stuff. CRG was also going full ham with their patch trailers. They were so like this is a finished game. Like, they were getting out of hand at this point, I think. Master Mode Arena Commander testing was last time I played. Really, Hest? That was a while ago. This is 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Yeah. Distribution centers have like 3 cargo missions and a few merc missions, but they could be huge mission hubs. They could be, and they could be hives of emergent activity as well, noise blind. Instead, they're just like any other UGF ultimately, or any other like Shubin mining outpost, like a combination of Shubin mining and UGFs, when they could be so much more. The FPS minimap about as useless as nips on my chest. Can you milk them, bee's knees? I guess not. Then I guess they're not very useful. I totally agree with you. I believe it's going to get worse before it gets good. Oh, my video, Sheriff? You mean you're referring to my video? I haven't played since 3.17. Guess that was the peak, which would make sense as I haven't been happy enough with the direction or updates since then to ever come back to it. I think you've missed out on a lot, Jesse. There's been a lot added to the game that's been worth checking out for sure. But 3.17 was, we agreed, was a pretty good time for like playability, the content, performance of the patch. 3.17 is the only S tier patch we've hit so far. 3.7 was close. But yeah, 3.17 was a good time. But you've missed out on a lot of stuff, you know. I think the best thing you can do if you're not like super hardcore SC player, in, you know, is just check out the new content every few months. But then I don't blame you for not bothering, because sometimes you can go check out the new content. It doesn't bloody work, right? So. Yeah, and then we went to 3.18 O'Bannons, which is one of the worst patches of all time. Yeah, I was doing TSG today with like 10 people, having us all in a close area and being able to shift bigger ships to cover the fighters by the regen shield and stuff is so fun. Yeah, you know, obviously a lot of other things have changed since then, but Master Modes, in my opinion, did finally allow us to have proper team fights without just light fighters. 2.6 still belongs to S tier. It definitely don't. It's a C tier. It's a C tier, Reiki, based on the criteria. What content was in the patch, how well did the content work, and what's the performance of the patch? When's the new flight model coming? Master Modes was a turn-off and factor for not jumping back in, and I heard it would be updated once more. We have no idea yet, Jesse, but it will be probably... We'll probably see something of it next year, I hope. But they've been radio silent on it, really. There was experimental engineering and custom lobbies in Arena Commander as well. Oh, shit. Good point. Yes, we also saw our first look at engineering. Very basic version of it. Yeah. Yo, Younger, what's up, dude? Made it back for the tier list. Dude, I've been doing this for 3 streams. I thought I'd be over this, like, on the first stream, but it's taken a lot longer than I expected. But it's been fun, man. It's been fun. We just did patch 3.23. Yeah, no, we didn't do it. So, sorry. Patch 3.23. I think 3.23 is pretty up there, in my opinion. It really depends on which side of the fence you sit for Master Modes, because for some people, 3.23 was the end of the world. The sky fell. For others, maybe it was just another Tuesday. For me, I think I liked Master Modes personally. I think it was overall everything else that came in the patch was good. Granted, some of it didn't work. You know, I think the star map still had issues when it first arrived. Distribution centers were... They were okay, but they were a bit underwhelming. Didn't really get much content out of them. Yeah, I don't know. It was up there. It's definitely above C tier. It's definitely above C tier. I'm inclined to say personally A tier, possibly A tier or B tier. Yeah, maybe B tier, just because of how controversial it was. Ain't no way the patch where the Drake Mule came out beats 3.23. There's no way. Wait, which patch did the Drake Mule drop? .323 forced to relearn ship tacking, Kelsar? 2.6 lasted for like 18 fucking months. All we had was ICC repeat missions and PI wanted at Kovalex. Yeah, it was pain, Harabek. It was a painful time. We would just sit here and talk about our dreams of 3.0. We had the end of 30k. It was massive. Let us consult the marketing once more. Oh, we got Copians. What about the Copians? We do, Pilgrim. Server crash recovery was big for sure, Eagle. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this goes up there. This goes up there. The Copians didn't do a lot for sure. You'd occasionally get working ones. Yo, Raber, how's it going? Good day, sir. All right. 323. I think it goes A tier. A lot of good shit came with 323. Some bad. Flight model was obviously very controversial. I'm put it at A tier for now. You've twisted my arm, chat. I think A tier. I must admit, I think I had a lot of fun in 323. I played a lot, did a lot of shit. A all day long, says Peculiar. Close, but not S. S tier is in, like, I don't know if there's a single...
It is a gift.
I don't know if there's another S tier patch at all, as far as Star Citizen goes. Thank you, Eagle. Shit, just saw Penguins has posted about the Sue stream. Get ready for the haters to flow through the community for a while. Has he? Wow. Slow news day for the reactors, I guess. Yeah, someone else mentioned about that. I don't watch the guy. I know of him, but Younger loving it. Younger is, for those who don't know, Younger in chat is Max from the live stream. He's one of the devs. Yeah, I made a video on it, but I have fucking years of history and knowledge and, you know, experience with the project. What the hell is Penguins adding to the conversation exactly? I guess an outside perspective of how it looks to people who don't follow the project, don't understand the game. They don't understand, you know, where we're at right now, which obviously isn't great. Yeah, Fury. See, I didn't get it. I don't get it. It really wasn't that big of a deal to me personally. But yeah, everyone's different. Like I said, the feelings around master modes is very controversial. It split the community it still does split the community today. Good news is it's going away. We can all complain about the next one that comes around. Airbrusher! Hey, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the 55 months.
Perfect.
Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, buddy. There are limits to what I would like. That one right there is it. All right.
It is a gift.
Holy shit. Hey, Airbrusher, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs on Twitch, my friend. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the support, buddy. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Welcome into the new guys. 07's in the chat, please, for the 5 gifted from Airbrusher. Thank you very much, buddy. Thanks, TRF. Thing is, it just kind of nerfed the speed of the game, and they did it to remove jousting, and yet people still joust. Yeah, but there's... Oh, I don't want to get into it. I'm disgusted to death, Fury, personally, and I'm going to get suckered into it when we got to focus on the patch tier list. But I hear you. I understand your frustrations. We'll see what the new one does, right? CRG is still so far from locking in a fully fleshed out, coherent flight model and balance yet. Next one is going to be lit. We are going to do the exact same thing. Right, so patch 324 is up next, which I recall being kind of mid. I recall patch 324 being kind of mid. You goddamn right, Robin. It is crazy. I'm looking forward to the new one as well, Fury, right? It's like the idea is that with the new flight model, for those who don't know, Master Mode is going away. There's no switching. There's no button to switch between your nav mode and your SCM mode. Basically, there's one unified throttle, like it used to be. And your speed capabilities and the balance and speed of the ship will be based on its chassis and your components and your power management and your damage that you've taken, all that kind of stuff. So there won't be a mode switch anymore. That's going away. But yeah, the flight model, or this, you know, at least the way you fly and get around will be more systemic to like ship components and crafting and power management in the future. It's supposed to also come with quantum boosting, so you can just jump in any direction, right? If I recall correctly, you're supposed to be able to just quantum jump in any direction, quantum boost. But we'll see, man. I'm sure it's going to provide 2 years of content discussing it to death. Everybody's not going to agree on it for sure. I remember joining the game in the final days of 324, says Vince. My God. Pretty good time to join, Vince. Pretty good time to join, I think. No, there's never going to be a final one that everyone agrees on, Stallion, for sure. That's actually disgusting, so people can just speed away with shields. No, I think the idea is like you'll be putting, if you wanted to speed away and get away fast, you'd have to take power away from shields. So it comes down to power management, right? So it's like, you know, it's like Star Trek. We need to go to evasive maneuvers, redirect power from shields and weapons to engines. That kind of thing, right? So I think the idea that with the new flight model is that you will have to make sacrifices once again based on what you want to do, but this time using power management, which we didn't have before, tied to engineering, which we didn't have before, tied to components, crafted components, which we didn't have before, right? So the components will have different properties, right? Your crafted stats will change. You'll be able to do different things based on the crafted component you have and the chassis, hull of the ship. Because in the future, ships will be crafted as well, right? And they'll have different properties. The hull will have different properties. Hey, Rev. How you doing, my friend? Welcome over to Twitch. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow as well. Everyone has their own idea for what the game should ultimately be, and every feature or change will suit the community in some way. Definitely. It's been the case since the beginning, right? We're all here at the start of the damn conception of the game to whatever the hell phase we're in right now. Everybody has a different idea of what the game should be at all times. It's one of the reasons no one's ever going to ever do this goddamn project experiment ever again. It's a nightmare. Yeah, we had this discussion the other day. I don't think any... Actually, no, I had this discussion on Space Tomatoes podcast. I don't think any other developer's ever going to do what Star Citizen's done. Will Master Modes go away? We don't know. Nobody knows. It'll be here for quite a while yet. Intense forward firepower, too late! A-Wing doing more damage than the entire Rebel fleet. It'd be nice for multi-crew ships setting priority targets for turret gunners. We had that. That went away, I think. Or it stopped working. All right, patch 324. I think you are right. Who was it? Genji says, remember, Detox, the freight elevator bugs and ship hangar bugs started in 324. Yeah, true. Yeah, this was a patch. This was definitely a patch. Easy. Is this the one with Jared singing?
every day.
Yes.
Boxes always pay, 'cause I'll take you to where the sun shines, loading. You, along with my crew, we'll head into space and ship any place that's cargo. Packed up nice and tight, commerce feels so right, transporting you to where the stars shine, moving you the way that I do. We'll always see it through. Our credits will accrue. My cargo and I will fly through.
Yeah, so 324. This is the eve of 4.0. We had contracted cargo was the main highlight, right? Contracted cargo, which killed piracy. Oh. This is happening again. Why is this happening every stream so randomly? I don't get it. F5. F5 is your friend, guys. Yeah, you're gonna have to F5. It's my connection's stable. Don't know why it does this. Something weird. Hang on. It's the case for 140 minutes even with F5. Case for 10 minutes? It's not, I don't think it's Twitch or YouTube. There's something going on with my PC or something. I don't know why, but it seems to be like whenever I watch a YouTube video now, recently, this happens. No, it's weird. My connection actually looks stable at the moment. What's going on? But hey. Hello, Archangel. Thank you for the 99 months. One more month and I can retire. No, that's when your new career begins, Arch. It's just getting started. Thank you very much for the 99. It was YouTube and Twitch just for you, but it's fine now. Yeah, but I bet when I start watching this video again, it will probably do it again. It's so weird. I can't explain it because we've never had this be a consistent issue before. I reset my router and everything today before the stream, so don't know, man. There's occasionally audio cracking and buffering for a second. I'm probably wrong, but it feels like Master Modes was changed to be in alignment with what will be in Squadron. Probably won't get any major change until after Squadron 42 release. Possibly Kelsar. And yes, there's definitely something like that going on at the time. Can you play YouTube video with no sound to see if the issue reoccurs? What, just play it like this, muted, with me talking? How long has it been since you last defragged? I think I might need to defrag the internet. Chrome at this point, Mr. Red, because I don't know. You know, don't forget, I'm on two computers, right? So this computer is the stream PC. This handles all the stream and everything. This computer is the PC that I'm just watching YouTube on right now. There's no stream load happening, right? Like there's nothing overloading the stream at all. It's just encoding. So I don't know. I wonder if there's a weird bug I'm experiencing where it's like whenever I watch something on my main PC, the stream is like struggling to encode it for some weird ass reason. Don't know. Yo, Pro Season, how's it going, man? I'm playing this without any sound. I don't know if it makes any difference. Is the crackling or whatever, the stuttering happening again? Stop the YouTube happening again. It's so weird. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So weird. Okay, I've stopped it now. And, you know, this happens for a little while, and then it stops. What if I need to maybe just try a different browser or something. What if I use Edge? Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like OBS is struggling with it whenever I'm watching a video, which makes no sense. It's just capturing my monitor. It's capturing my screen. That is all it's doing. I don't understand why it does this. Man. I'm going to try just a different browser real quick. It's going to be Edge because I actually don't have any others installed. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. You have an ad blocker? No. It's going to be in white mode. Oh, light mode, sorry. The last time someone used Edge, it was called Internet Explorer. Yeah, I need to get a new one installed for sure. Desync 2, brother. We're literally desyncing the stream. Star Citizen is now desyncing the stream. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. This is so annoying. I reset my router and everything today because I thought maybe that was just a weird bitrate issue, but... Wasn't it patch cable last time? No, I've never had this problem be so consistent. Right, I tell you what, guys. I'm going to run this video on Edge. Tell me if it changes. Tell me if anything changes. Well, let me put it in high quality. No, I don't think so, normal. Only Windows update, but... that happened after this problem was happening. Still the same?
Each and every day, boxes always pay, 'cause I'll take you.
Still doing it. Make it stop. But why? I don't understand. I don't understand it. Because I have plenty of bandwidth. I have plenty of bandwidth. I've got to look into this. Yeah, now again, reminder guys, the browser that I'm using shouldn't really matter because, again, these are two computers. I have That computer is running the stream. That computer is me watching a video on YouTube. There's no reason, no way that there is some sort of like overloading issue with performance or something. There seems to be some strange occurrence. Something going on where, I don't know, it's like somebody said, some sort of codec disparity between what I'm watching on my capture card and what's being processed through the stream. Doesn't make any sense. I am sorry. It's really annoying. Again, RAM, anything on this PC won't be a problem, Pilgrim. And the stream PC's running at 50%, less than 50% of everything. Or 50% of everything. Plenty of headspace, plenty of headroom. So why would this be happening when I'm watching a video on YouTube on this PC? Let me have a look. Bomb, 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 bomb. Okay, let me try again. Let me know if it's doing it again, guys. La, la, la. See, Dizzle, thank you so much, man. 97! Is it still doing it, guys? Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, Dizzle, thanks for the 97 months, man. Really appreciate it. Maybe just OBS capture since the stream is fine without looking at a YouTube video. So far, so good. Still synced. Okay. I've reset the capture card. Because I think it's a capture card issue. We'll see. Alright. Bear in mind, we have periods where it's fine and then periods where it gets wrong. I wonder if it's like what's happening is like the capture card is capturing at 60 frames and then there's some sort of like frame mismatch. Oh, we're dropping frames, I think. We're dropping frames? Basically, I think there's maybe like a frame mismatch, and then what happens is like it tries to catch up or something. I don't know. Definitely an encoding issue with whatever I'm watching versus what I'm capturing. Every stream for the last 3 or 4 streams I've dealt with this. Annoying as hell. All right, well, let's carry on. Let's carry on, and we will see. Let me know when it happens again, if it happens again. Hopefully it doesn't. We will see. We'll see. D-Seek is expanding beyond SE. It is. It's expanding beyond SE and it's hitting everything I touch. Mismatched sample rates between OBS Studio and your capture card can heavily affect your stream audio. Yeah, I think it's something like that possibly going on, Kelso. I think it's something to do with the capture card. I might need to update the capture card. But, we'll see, we'll see. Crown, what's going on, dude? Good evening. Again, C-Dizzle, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for the Prime resub, 97 months. Thank you, thank you. Miguel, welcome. He says, long time no see. I was on holiday at Turkey and I also saw your SC video about COG. Honestly, I was hoping someone to make a video about it. Everybody and their mum has made a video about it at this point, Miguel. Take your pick. Take your pick, man. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the holiday. Right, so where the hell were we? What were we talking about? 324. Cargo missions. Introduction of freight elevators. Blockade runner global event. Cargo management. Persistent personal hangars. Ship elevators, personal item inventory management, and more. Didn't this was basically the death of piracy. Everybody running cargo missions after this point, right, and up till now, like piracy's kind of been killed because of contracted cargo. Instanced locations V1. What does that refer to? Hangars? I guess hangars. First bit of instancing in the game, which is hangars, which is still, suffering today. This patch was 2 years ago, almost. Freight elevators, the nightmare never ends. Ship elevators. Doing it again. Well, at this point, I'm not even playing the video. What the hell is happening? You're slipping again.
There's something wrong with this computer.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what's causing this then. I don't think it's the capture card. It's
That's so freaking annoying.
There's obviously something going on between the capturing of the video, but it's not the capture card, the hardware itself. It's probably a setting or a software conflict going on. Or, yeah, Perosi, you could be right. It could be the CPU. Actually. Could be something to do with the CPU on the stream machine. It's very old now. Maybe I'm going to be forced to put the new PC in. Or the old PC, sorry. But then I'm not getting any issues reported, like encoding lag or anything. And I feel like this only happens when we're, like, watching something. Oh, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. Maybe you need a second 5090. Well, I have my old PC. Before I got the new gaming rig, I have my old PC, which is still a pretty solid machine. That is supposed to become my stream machine, but I didn't want to do it until, like, my old machine was done. Maybe that's now. Maybe that is the time. Well, you know what they say. I have no idea, says Hest. Beecham says, all I'm saying is I'm currently out of cousins, you know what I'm saying? How did they get my personal history and whereabouts of my family members? I only use the strictly necessary settings. All right. Tell me, guys, if I'm going to go sit in Arena Commander real quick. I wonder if there's anybody doing Gun Rush. Probably not, right? Extremely unlikely. I'm going to sit in Arena Commander. Let me know if this issue is still happening. Please, if you wouldn't mind. Because I'm running out of ideas. All right, let's run around, yada, yada, yada. They got your cousin. They got your cousin. They got your cousin. Your cousin's been got. Your cousin has been got. Cousin got. Has been. Cousin, hello. All right, running around. What is the name of this damn match? This map? Is this Damien Station? Echo 11? I can't remember. Let me know if the audio crackles, guys, if we're getting those issues again. Riveting gameplay. Vid is slower. Sound is not synced. Still happening? You mean it hasn't reset yet? Okay, I'm going to reset the stream. Okay, we should be back. We should be back. Guys, let me know. Let me know if we're back, when we're back. Let me know if this is better. What we'll do is we'll do a quick, run this video through and see if the problem comes back. Hello, everybody. Okay. All right, let's play this video. I've selected a different ingest server, so we're streaming through a different region in Europe. See if this is better.
Every day, boxes always pay, 'cause I'll take you to where the sun shines, loading you along with my crew. We'll head into space and ship any place that's cargo, packed up nice and tight. Commerce feels so right, transporting you to where the stars shine, moving you the way that I do. We'll always see it through. Our credits will accrue. My cargo and I will fly through.
Okay. Maybe it stays synced if you don't talk. Yeah, maybe it does. Yada, 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 yada. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Star Citizen Marketing Machine. So you guys are saying it's better now, it's synced? For now. Let's carry on. We'll see if this comes back then, shall we? Oh, man. What a nightmare. All right. Sorry, everybody. Thanks for your patience once again. Yeah, this is probably going to be my last stream of the week until Friday at this rate, man. Talk about everything coming at me at once. This shit won't go away. Right, can we just get this damn patch rated? 324, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a... what do you think of 324? Freight elevators emerged, cargo missions. I think we had the resource drive in 324, right? We had the big resource drive patch. Probably the last time I actually cared to do cargo missions. Freight elevators were a nightmare throughout 324. I mean, they kind of worked better than 4.0, which was the next big patch. But lots of cargo missions. Yeah, I mean, it was the cargo patch. Instanced hangars. Persistent hangars. Yeah, that too, Genji. Sometimes you just need to refresh, Mr. Burns. It happens, yeah. Hey, Josky, what's up, dude? If he still suck ass F tier. What do you guys think? 324. Perosi thinks it's an F tier patch. I'm thinking it's more like maybe an E tier. I don't know if it's quite 318 levels. Like E tier, we had Save Stanton, which was quite fun. I do remember getting some good gameplay out of 324. Resource Drive was a bitch, though. It's between E and F, I would say. I think maybe it was a... like an AE tier. I put it on D. Good intentions, bad execution. I think every patch that doesn't have the BMM is an F tier. That clears it up for us. Thanks you, Mr. Red. We can get this done and dusted. We can just finish the tier list now. Good intentions, bad execution, D tier. All right, if I'm going to be more fair, D tier. All right. I'm going to be a little bit more fair, D tier then. We'll say D tier. Yeah, because 318 is kind of like, I don't know if there's anything that... I think the only patch that probably gets closer to 318 is 4.8, which we've only just had. 4.8 is probably the only patch I can think of that would bring us closer to F tier. So yeah, I think 324, we'll stick it in D for now. Stick it in D. Stick it in the D. Detox tier. Yeah, it's detox tier. All right, now the big one. The big patch. Possibly one of the biggest patches of Star Citizen's history. 4.0. The big one. December. The controversial time where they split. They announced that there would be two live builds, essentially, right? There was the persistent live build and then the non-persistent live build of 4.0. It was a real weird time. But obviously we got Pyro, we got the first time jumping to a new star system. 4.0 was an interesting time. I personally, off the top of my head, had a shit ton of fun in 4.0, but let's see.
I'm going to build a universe. It's a huge amount of work. I'm hoping a lot of you want to be in this universe, because I do.
We even got Chris in the patch train.
Once the systems and the server meshing is in play, that's the big development effort.
Where we're going in the future, we're going to need a bigger universe that you can just escape into.
Is it happening again? Is the stream dying again? Hey Skylord, what's up? Who wants some noodles? Now in preview. So we had like the preview channel, right? And then simultaneously like 3.24 was still running because everybody was wanting to finish Save Stanton and do you remember all the stress people had over finishing Save Stanton in time because it was bugged to hell and people couldn't finish it? So they like ran the live build open for longer than they anticipated. And then sometime the year after, they consolidated them finally. Yeah, 4.0 was a big one. 4.0 is so much content essentially added. I can't remember how much of it like actually properly worked because most of my time was spent, I think, like fighting just in the day-to-day run-of-the-mill locations in Pyro because it's the first system where we had no comm array, right? And it was lawless, so everybody was just, there was tons of emergent gameplay going on, conflict over hotspots and mission spots. I think I spent a lot of my time doing that. There was also like the In the Wake of Disaster mission, I think it was called, where you could take that salvage contract to get the coordinates to that massive shipwreck yard. And you could turn up there and other players would have taken the mission as well. And you'd have to like try and get in and get all the resources out of the ships and get out before other people turned up, which was actually a really good mission. That, again, another mission that just died and stopped working one day and they stopped doing it. I just don't get it. It's so weird how this happens constantly. Like, what happened to that mission? Why did it get taken out? It was one of the best missions that 4.0 had. Yeah, you had contested zones, executive hangars. Contested zones were, I think sometimes the doors didn't open inside the main area of some of the contested zones, or at least the ruined Station 1. There were still some issues with contested zones. Performance was obviously, for some people, quite bad in 4.0. Yeah, the performance was pretty rough across the board in Pyro for a lot of people. I had really good performance generally. The stations were never that great, but like the planets and the outposts and everything and the server frames were generally really bloody good for me in 4.0. Played a lot in 4.0. And yeah, there was just so much stuff to kind of explore and, you know, see what CIG had done with it, see how well it worked. I think are we getting problems again, guys? Is the sync breaking? Yo, Swift, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Remember the first few weeks being... Yeah, Vince. Exactly. Yeah, so I think I'm dropping frames again, aren't I? Connection saying it's poor. It's something strange. Something going on with my PC. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I just kind of had to see. It's something weird going on for sure. I think it's the Matrix that's breaking. I don't know what happened to the Outpost because I had good performance in 4.0 and now they suck. Yeah, this weirdly has happened in certain places. The performance has gotten worse. Stream issues again. Yeah. CPU, GPU contention. All right, yeah, guys, I'm going to have to figure this out. I can't keep streaming like this. Sorry. Already told you guys I'm feeling pretty freaking burned out at the moment as well. And this thing on top of it is not good. I got to figure this out. And trying to do it while streaming is just awkward as hell because you guys are being forced to watch some shit that isn't working properly. I don't get it though. I don't know why this has just come around. It's my stream, as you guys obviously know, has been running fine for years, months. Something has changed that's causing this to die at the moment. It's Chris bugging his stream because you're not playing his game, probably. Send him. What's it called? The DDoS him. DDoS his servers. Yeah, just like nothing is flashing up. No, there's no performance issues. There's no processors running too high. There's no CPU overload. Nothing. It's just the connection being the connections with YouTube and Twitch just seems to be suffering. On YouTube, it's telling me that it's something to do with the encoder's output bitrate exceeds your actual internet upload speed, which is ridiculous. I just upgraded to the top package. I have plenty of bitrate to go, plenty of headroom. Let me do a quick speed test again. It could be a Windows update. It could be. We need to buy more internet spaceships from Lord and Savior Crisp Roberts to fix Detox's stream. Yeah, I'm literally sitting here with 80 megabytes per second upload, and I'm only using 30 of it for the stream. There's no way there's not enough upload. I'm also on a gig download, and all I'm doing is streaming a YouTube video. So why would my bitrate be contended? It can't be the bitrate. It can't be. Streaming only one place. Well, we can take off Kick for now. Sorry if you're watching on Kick, come over to Twitch and YouTube, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Megabytes or megabits? Minitox is downloading all the Pokemon games. Minitox is in bed. She should be. Pro tip for camping with a fire ban: bring a propane fire pit. Hey, Swift. Yeah, that was super unfortunate timing. But it's getting pretty damn dry in the UK, so I get it. I get why they did it. Maybe they tariffed the upstream? What does that mean, Zap? Could it be an ISP? Thing. Speed test shows me I'm getting perfect upload and download, but maybe there is an ISP issue going on. Don't know, man. Yo, Swift, thank you, man, for the resub. Dude, even my TTS isn't working. Thank you, Swift. Appreciate it. Am I supposed to hear things? All right. I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to look into this, guys, and try and figure out what this is. They are so annoying, man. I can't be dealing with this shit at the moment. I don't have the energy to deal with this at the moment, but I've got to, so. Right, dudes and dudettes, meat bags, meat sacks. We are not going to finish this goddamn tier list today, are we? Yeah, but we keep coming in and out and going. It comes back, then goes away every time. I can't stream like this. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to look into this now, I think, and then try and figure it out.
There's something wrong with this computer.
Yeah, sorry, everybody. Just don't get it. Like, what? I will look into this now, figure out what's going on. Otherwise, I may be back Friday, guys. Friday's probably my next stream at this point. All right, guys. I explained at the beginning of the stream that I'm feeling a little bit burned out right now. I'm not going to go over it all again, but I'm probably going to not stream until Friday. We'll check out War Dogs on Friday. And hopefully I would have fixed the issue by then. Who knows? I might put up like a test stream to see if the issue is fixed, if I come across some sort of fix. But I'm going to quickly look into this now and see if I can figure this out. Get things back working where they should. So weird. I don't know why it's doing this, guys. This is just random. It probably is a Windows update that's done something. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much, as always, for all your support and for coming out and putting up with my shit. Appreciate it. And thank you for all the support today. Sorry if you're just tuning in or you didn't get a full stream. I know it sucks. I'm going to look into this and try and fix it. I'll be back Friday. Thanks to all of you for being there for me. I appreciate you. I will see you very soon. I'm going to look into this now. Follow me on Discord. Jump on Discord if you're not already, just to get updates and things about the stream and content and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate all of you. Thanks so much for everything. I will see you soon. Much love, guys.